Oh, I'm live. Okay. I only had to click it like 5 times. Hello all, hello world. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. Apologies for having to cancel stream on such short notice yesterday. I took a nap, I woke up and I was like, this headache is not doing it. So I canceled stream. I chugged the bottle of water. I went back to sleep. And then I woke up at like 11 and then I was feeling a lot better. And then I did homework and I did like a little bit of research work. And then I proceeded to not get very great sleep after. So that's like spilled over a little bit into today. But the good news is I'm here. I am very much alive and I am ready to write code. This is day 144 of studying compilers every day until I land a compiler rule. I don't remember what I did last time. So let's check actually. We were trying to fix tree. So we were trying to like. So the stream before last stream, we rewrote a bunch of our MR to LR instruction selection stuff, or at least like scaffolded out the function signatures for it and like wrote helper functions and all that. Last time we tried working on fixing that, and we got to a certain point of success, but now there is some sort of a bug in our implementation that we need to address. So that's not very fun, but this time we will keep working on it, and it will go gloriously, and we will be in a good spot. Yeah. So I guess we could just get straight into this. Where was I? Is the $1 million question. Let's see. We're running that or make test. Were we running tests? Okay, we had stuff cychalting. So we have call chain that's cychalting somewhere. So let's run it through Valgrind. The average C++ experience. Okay. Insert tree. So node 164. Node C++ 164. Okay. So what is wrong here? Huh. It's in the hash table. In the bracket operator somewhere. Huh. So the hash table is null, I think? Tree leaves is null, right? Is that what's happening? That might actually be what's happening. Oh, let's get followed by Prime. It's good to see you. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why this is doing what it is. Stood move leaves. That should be fine. This should also be fine at a glance. Yeah, that's really strange. I'm not really sure why this is happening, at least. I guess we could like poke through this, but this is rough. I guess so this has all just been called here at least. I'm about to get snowed in. Yeah, I am also in some rather cold weather. It's quite cold outside right now. Like I walked back across campus from class and it was not very fun. It was very windy. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, something else I was thinking about here. I can just get rid of tree manager now, I think. I don't think we need this anymore, at least. Yeah, so let's get rid of all of that real quick. Let's go back to all of this stuff. Let's see if anything is broken. Everything looks fine so far. Nothing seems broken yet. That's a good sign. Okay. I don't think that changes anything about it failing to run, but let's just rebuild again just to see what happens. Okay, so it still crashes there. Um, hmm. So this didn't generate trees. Which I guess... Oh, actually, wait, that means we're looking in the wrong place, I think. Or at least looking in the wrong place for what could be causing it. Maybe we're, like, inserting something incorrectly. Binary op. Here? I think? Yeah, it would be here. This all looks fine so far. I don't see what would be wrong with it. We make the register, we move the op. OM_reg. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. What is going wrong here? This was not any different than before, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. Unless something is going terribly wrong with tree insertion. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I'm not sure what's happening here. Yeah. State machine running some part in your compiler or more than one? State machine? Sorry, I feel like that's usually used to describe interpreters more, but I could also just be like misinformed. Right now we're kind of just going over the IR again in a pass to generate a different memory representation, at least. DFA, I guess it's not really data flow. It's kind of just like macro expansion here. So this should be fine, at least. There shouldn't really be any problems. Oh, wait, I might need to reset the thing. It just occurred to me. Okay, let's look at the header. Wait. End function. Yeah, okay. We do need to reset these, I think. Right? Unless we reset them here. Yeah, okay, so we clear function trees. What the hell? Oh, wait, function trees, and then we also function info. What is function info again? Function info is fine. We want to keep that around. Function trees should be fine now because we clear it though. Right? Let me look this up actually. I'm not sure about this. Okay, yeah, so that is the thing. Okay. Okay. That shouldn't be causing a problem though. So we clear the trees. Let's go to binary op. So where is this failing again? Insert tree, so it's this line. Let's go back over here. So we're looking at insert tree here as well. This line is what's breaking. Is the initializer list causing problems actually? Surely it's not. Tree leaves. What is tree leaves again? I wonder if that's getting like nuked somewhere by accident. Get leaves maybe is doing something funky. It shouldn't be doing anything funky, at least, I think. Yeah, this doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Maybe I need to just do an insert. Maybe I can't bracket operator this actually. Yeah, let's try that out actually. So we want to insert tree and that, I think, right? Or oh, we need to make a pair, I think. Like that. Okay, let's try that out. I don't think that's going to change anything, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so evidently did not change anything. But I guess the way it fails is still the same. Why is that failing? Okay, let's throw this into ChatGPT real quick. This is not fun to debug. Okay, cool. Let's give it that. Insert. Never constructed. Foot gun. What is happening? Wait, what? Okay, let's... Let's give it that. What the hell? Okay, wait, what test is this? I think that might help as well. If it, I guess we could look at it, we could get rid of stuff from one function, or we could just have stuff from one function, and just if it works without having that move, or if it works and then does the move and then outputs when there's just one function, we know that it is specifically the move causing it. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that works. Let's just give this everything. Let's literally just give this everything. Boom, found it. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. If you didn't catch what just happened, up here, I might happen to forget to initialize something very important. Let's undo this because we don't care about that. Okay. So this is cleaned up. Yeah. So if you look at TreeGen Visitor, so in Gentry's header, this has a constructor. That's fine at all. This has these private fields. That's fine at all. Wait. No, this doesn't make sense. That should be... Wait. What? Oh, because it's a unique pointer. But I used AI? True. I'm not using it to write my code for me though. I'm using it to figure out things that I cannot figure out otherwise. Okay, so lesson learned. Unique pointers do not default construct, which I guess makes sense, but it's something that I guess I didn't think about up until this point. Okay, so what we want to do then is function info, and we want to std make unique of type function info. Yeah, like that, I think. Right? What does this take? Let's check node. Function info. Is that? Okay, that should be fine. I think. Oh, we wanna. Do we need to move this? Or this should be fine, right? Oh, wait. What? Wait. Am I just struggling here? What is function info again? Here we are. That's really annoying. Okay, so this is fine. I think we just need to... Wait. No, this should be... This is not what's broken, I think. Tree info is what's broken. I think we make function info as we go, so I think that's fine. Right? Yeah, okay, we definitely do that as we go. Okay, so we want to make tree info like that. There we go. So now this should be good, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So it does pass everything now. And then if we run this again... Oh, it's good, Relics. Good to see you. Yeah, this vomits out exactly what we expected to. Based goals, thank you. Okay, this is looking how we want it to. So let's do some commits. So let's add all this stuff. What do we do here? We remove old code or deprecated tree manager. And here we let's get Scottish. In the US we spell it hello with an E and two L's. Okay, let's clean this up real quick. Non-default initialized unique footer. Okay. So now, now that that's all at least working, we can now look at maybe cleaning things up in some capacity. Yeah, so this whole thing is fine. Just to test, if I comment this, or if I just like comment this out. Our theme is that it's Tokyo Night. So now if we make, it should fail some tests, but it should pass a lot of them, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so it fails the LEA tests, which makes sense, because we're not merging to make LEAs, I think. For the most part here, at least. So let's run test, or let's run panic on test, regression, input. Let's give it LEA. So there are some LEAs here. But there are still a lot of ads as well, which I think is interesting to look at least. I guess we do just really like LEA, which fair enough. If I'm being called Scottish, but just wondering what my name is in America. Yeah, I might not be able to pronounce that one. I fear that is beyond the class of name I am capable, like physically capable of pronouncing. Any mini tree filled with snippets of disjunctive normal form logics. Seedlings. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, before my tree manager was named like Forest. Give it a try. The thing is, like, I don't even know where to start with it, is the thing. So yeah, that's I do not think I will give it a blind try, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks like our code does do things without merging, at least, which is nice. So if we do that again, if we make, and then we run the test, these are all just LEAs now. So that's pretty interesting to look at. It's funny that a lot of the additions have kind of just turned into LEAs anyways. Just because it turns out it might be a little bit faster than doing an ad, but yeah. Pronounced Davith? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, well, that is a pretty cool name. Yeah, I think names that aren't spelled in the way that people are usually used to them are always like really cool to me in some way. Okay. So I think that's kind of most of our cleanup work done, unless we really want to get into like tree merging, which I might take a look at, but that's really scary and I really don't feel like doing that particularly. Yeah, I guess we could give it a try. Oh, what's good, Romy? Good to see you. Yeah, this does not look fun to clean up. This might be like another day task for me, unfortunately. Imagine being in year 1 and you're learning to spell. Yeah. That seems rough. I think in the US it's mostly like that as well. Oh lord, what do I even do with this? I guess we could pull some of this out of here. Yeah, we could try this. I don't really know what we'd give this though. I think this lambda form isn't that bad. Like, it's really nested, but I think it's kind of inevitable that some of this is nested. It's definitely better than it used to be. Yeah, this is not very readable though. So you have iter. Huh. Yeah, this is terrible to read actually. Oh no. This actually sucks. This is like super nested. Is this just used here? Oh wait, no, we do use it multiple places. Okay. Okay, maybe we should pull like this stuff out, at least, into like a helper. Oh, what the hell are we doing here? Okay. I'm like in hell staring at this code because I want to clean this up because it is like really messy and it is like 5 levels of braces deep. In some parts it's like 6 levels. It's awful. But at the same time, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I physically do not know what to do. So yeah, this is unfortunate. Chirp and good luck, be back later. Sounds good. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. If you don't get back by the time I like finish stream, then like no worries. What's good, MD? Haven't seen you in a second. Studying compilers till I die. Yep, that's the goal. I guess the goal is to like kind of do a lifelong or do a lifetime of studying. Can I go C Sharp, and C++ compile for less than 2 gigabytes? Notepad will work, but you will have a really awful time, I feel like. Like the tooling that exists for C Sharp, and C++ are very substantial in like making your overall experience like not awful. Not to say it's impossible or anything, but you'll definitely have an easier time if you have the proper tooling. C and C++ share a compiler. C Sharp does its own thing. I'm not sure about C Sharp. I'm not sure about C and C++, to be honest. You might have to do your own research on that, unfortunately. Yeah, how the hell do I even... What do I even do with this? What do I even do with this code? Yeah, I really don't know what to do with this. Try getting C++ compiler with 60 gigs. Yeah. I disagree about tooling affecting whether you know the language or not. I think as long as like you're able to think about it, that's sufficient to consider. Or like if you're able to like reason about it without really thinking about the syntax a lot. I think that's the point where you can say you know the language. But editing tools like help a lot with just like debugging is the big thing. And I think that's like very distinct from quote unquote knowing the language, because like the largest source of bugs is like just human error. So that is something that tooling helps you catch. That is completely independent from whether you know the language or not. Okay, I might not be editing this file. This might be kind of doomed actually. Yeah. Yeah, this is not happening. Okay. I don't really think there's that much else to do here. I think the tiling is as clean as it'll get, to be honest, which is kind of awkward, but it is what it is. Find C# so much more nicer to program in than C++. That's fair, yeah. It's easier to write code that works, but well, I'm obviously a big C++ fan, just for various different reasons. Yeah, my throat is dying for some reason. I do not know why. Okay, let's fix the little parsing bug that the seg fault that we ran into a while ago. I guess I will throw this in here real quick. So if this doesn't exist, so if I is, do you drink any Earn Brew? I don't think I've actually gone shopping since that point. So I have not procured any. I'm not sure if I'm able to locally, so we'll have to see what to do about that, but we'll see. Okay, let's see if argc. Okay, so I guess next equals plus I. So if next, so we want to check if it's out of bounds. So if next equals argc, then we want to error yeah, we should put braces around that, so we can do that. So we want to change in quotes missing. I guess we want like missing output, or we have missing input maybe, or we could do output file does not exist. Okay, and then we can do this. I think this is fine. Or actually, wait, we could do plus I here. Yeah, we can do that. And then we can just give this I, actually, because we've already incremented it. Okay, let's rebuild this real quick. And then we can just give it that. We can give it just like -O. It should fail. Perfect. I guess we could do no output file provided. There we go. Shoop. Okay, cool. That does what we wanted to. Do you prefer front-end coding or back-end? I do not enjoy front-end at all. Maybe I just don't appreciate it enough, but I've never... There was a point in time where I enjoyed front-end, but I don't know. It's just felt kind of stale to me. The way front-end usually goes is not really fun for me personally. How do people learn coding without tutorials? There are plenty of books. I don't really have any great recommendations because I personally haven't worked through any, but you will just have to like look around if you want a recommendation from somebody. What do we fix here? Fix -O seg fault. How do you learn? Mostly just through classes, mostly just through, well, YouTube tutorials, I guess. What's good, Niraj? Good to see you. How's your Maze Runner game going? Yeah, it's all cleanup work, because I low-key do not want to do a lot of like substantive work right now. So yeah. What do you do from here, at least? I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to just call today a short stream. I'm kind of tired. Like I've just spent all of today from like 11 to 5 just like going around classes slash like just doing annoying, I guess like kind of busy work classes. None of my classes, or I guess only one of my classes is kind of enjoyable. Are you doing a CS degree? Yes. Skip working on it today, but tomorrow add animations. Ooh. Which animation to do? You know, like the classic like Zelda, like really long, like chest opening animation. I think that could be fun. It might be a little complex, but. What do we do from here? I guess we could add like liveness, or we could add like other flags at least. That's annoying. I guess we could, I don't know, dump feels like a weird word for this. I guess emit makes sense, at least. I guess we're printing it, so this is fine. How many programming languages should we learn at once? I don't know. I feel like you're overthinking it a little. Just pick one or two for now. Once you're comfortable in one, maybe pick a second. Beyond that, I don't really think a lot is that necessary. The general rule of thumb is you want like one scripting language, so like JavaScript or Python or like Bash. Or like Batch, yeah, as another example. And then you want like, I guess you could probably pick 3 languages. So there's a scripting language. You want like some sort of compiled language, so like C or C++ or Rust. I think C is probably the best place to start out of the 3, but that's just my opinion. I know of people that started with the other 2 as well. And then like a sort of in-between option, this could replace like the compiled language as like just like another, I guess, strongly typed like interpreted language. So like Java or like C# are probably like the 2 big examples. Yeah. By C, do you mean C or C++? I mean C, like literal C. I think knowing C will help you understand C++ more if you wish to do more stuff with that. What the hell is happening here? Do you study any AI stuff? Not particularly. It's never been like very interesting to me, at least. Or like it's been interesting, but after learning about it more, I'm less interested in it now. Okay, I don't really know what else I want to work on here. I guess we could look at the big list of stuff, but I'm like kind of running dry on stuff for this before I have to like actually work on new code. And new code is scary because new code takes effort. Yeah, so I'd like to avoid that for now at least. Oh, what the hell is happening here? Smarter translation. Oh, I see. Yeah, that could be interesting. There's some other like big refactors I want to do. A lot of linear algebra. Yeah, it is a lot. But most of it's like hidden behind libraries, so it's like not the end of the world at least. As long as you can like explain the theory, I think it's fine. 2 quads and just rotate the lid. Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah. I don't think ML has a lot of calculus actually. It's pretty much just like matrix math for the most part. Yeah, I'm kind of out of stuff to drag out the stream, so I think I will have to just call it here today. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but isn't backprop calculus? Well, insofar as like you're calculating a gradient, but like, I guess that is technically calculus, but it's not like that bad, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe I'll stick around the chat a little bit longer. Ask me any questions you have about anything. We will just add this here. Yeah, we'll do that because I want my ad revenue. There's, to be honest, the ad revenue is always a little bit funny to look at. What school do you go to? It is one that is very purple and very in the Midwest. If you look around enough, you can probably find it. Probably in one of the links in the description. Probably in all of the links in the description, actually. Reg Sisters, good catch. Whoops. Okay. Can you review projects since you have free time? Yeah, sure. I could probably look at something. Is your hair natural or dyed? It's dyed purple. Oh god, that's a lot of messages somewhere. Okay, wait. What is happening? It is the Maze Runner. Okay, cool. Yeah. When you next be live? I'm usually live around like 7:30 Central Time. So about the time I was live today, to be honest. All right, let's take a look. Y'all should start this as well, because this project has a lot of effort that goes into it. Are you learning at your own, or you also took a course or study for compilers? I've taken one compilers class before. Right now I'm taking another programming languages class. But most of the stuff on the stream, at least, is pretty much just like self-studied, at least. A lot of it builds off of background, but yeah. What time is it right now? It is currently 8:15. Thank you, Silva. You are the goat for that. Okay, let's clone this. Hopefully I don't get something blown up in my computer. You know, let's give it a try. Let's give this a try. Okay. 2:15 in Scotland. Damn. Okay. Let's actually make a new directory. Project review. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, where am I? I'm very lost. Okay, let's see. 3D Maze Runner is a real-time 3D maze exploration game inspired by Doom. Hell yeah! Okay, everyone loves Doom. Runtime map generation, fountain lighting. Ooh. Chests, intuitive HUDs. That's cool. G++, unlucky. Okay, well, we'll see if this works on Unix. This will be very funny. Hopefully this doesn't blow up. It's looking good. Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Okay, what dependency am I missing? Also, why are you using WinGW? Okay, what am I missing here? This stuff is fine. This is not fine. OpenGL. Well, okay. Okay. Fedora, OpenGL. This is kind of a what am I doing sort of moment. So bear with me here. Am I? I guess that makes sense. Okay, wait. SDK, gotcha. Good comms. Okay, we're back here again. Can I just like hmm. Full blind. PowerShell work better, but I don't want to use Windows. Anything but Windows. GitHub? That doesn't help. Just try it. But I really don't want to like. I don't think I. Do I even have like a? Okay, let me check my terminal. Yeah, so that is another. Let's make sure I don't leak anything by accident, actually. Oh yeah, the other problem is I don't have make on this, so. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Does making multiple programming languages work together work? It is, so it does work, but you kind of have to be very intentional with it. So like, C++ is a compiled language, so you need to compile that, but then you can call whatever you've built from Python. Python is not a compiled language, so you can just run Python. Yeah, you can install a different operating system as well. I'm stuck on Windows here for very unfortunate reasons, but I would like to avoid Windows if at all possible. Okay, PowerShell. Do I have make? I might not have make. Need to compile Python? You shouldn't need to compile Python at least. Oh god, I have to use ls. Okay. Let's go to documents. Let's go to dir. Or wait. Let's here. dir. Linux at home. All right, let's look at the instructions again. Make. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. What is make? Windows make. Do I have chocolatey? Oh, I do. Neat. Okay, let's do that. Python used to be called Python. I have not heard of that, at least. Downloading make 100%. Okay, like can we do something? Like, hello? What is happening? Yeah, okay. This is unfortunate. Should I just send the executable? Oh, what the hell? Alright, take care, Scottish. Get some rest. Thanks for stopping by. Should I send the executable? Just for like my safety, I would rather discourage people from sending me executables. How do I... Using ultra wide? No, it's just a dual monitor setup. There's nothing particularly special. Okay, let's run as admin, I guess. PowerShell. Run as admin. Zoop. Oh lord, okay. Choco, install, make, I think. Yes, okay. There we go. So now we can go back to Pretty Terminal. Make. Huh? Do I have NeoVim on this? Okay, I do have Windows NeoVim. Oh, I didn't install anything on it. Okay, give it a second. What the fuck? Oh lord, okay. Okay, this is a whole nother can of worms. Okay, let's look at the make file. This is fine. Oh lord. Okay, we're doing great. Okay, this is unfortunate. Nah, you're good. CMake does suck, so like don't worry about it. I wonder if there's like some sort of hard-coded path issue. But yeah, oh well. Yeah, I appreciate you sending this over though. It's cool to see that people are making things. Yeah, I think I've stretched out this stream for long enough. I don't know. I apologize for like not having a lot of content as of recent. We will find more things to do very, very soon. Where am I? Let me just make sure I'm on the right Tmux window. Okay, yeah. But yeah. Next time I think we might start staring at either copy coalescing, or we just skip that for now and we might just do like register assignment, and then like if we run out of registers we just spill everything, and then like eventually we can come back and then do like proper spilling, and that'll be interesting. Right now I want to just be able to get to a point where I can benchmark against like C++ compilers, or no, mainstream C compilers. So like Clang and then GCC. I think that will be the most interesting in the short term, and then we can see what we do with that. But yeah, that's kind of probably the upcoming path. So I guess I will just like, how do I even indicate that like these will be? I guess we'll do this for skipping for now. Yeah, we will deal with that later. We will just assign registers, and then we will very lazily spill, I think, is what we will do for now. And then from there, we kind of just need to do code gen, and then we can save the rest for later as well. I think this is all of like our immediate priorities though. But yeah, I think I will just call it here at least. Take a VS project, then the old Linux build tools on Windows mess. That's, yeah, it's kind of just, interoperability is always just a mess. It always makes me happy when a script works on different OSs, but very frequently it doesn't, and that is just life. But yeah, thank you all so much for showing up today. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream, sub to the channel. While you're down there, make sure you join the Discord. It's linked in the description. Everyone's really chill. It's the best place to get pinged when I go live. Also down there is my LinkedIn and my GitHub. Feel free to add me on those. And my GitHub sponsors is also there. Yep. Show up next time, same time. Next time, same time. That rhymes. Next time, same time. I will start thinking about how I want to just like stick registers on things, and then I guess give up by spilling. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Take care, y'all. Take it easy, and have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are.